Sharon, this is your February 1, 2023 lesson. And we started at the range, and the swing was looking a lot better. We worked on some ball flight information, and then we came over here and we filmed your swing here. So this is your swing first, right out of the barrel. So great setup. This position is really good. Okay, really good. You know, that nitpick, you're kind of been in that right elbow a bit, but you get it to the top. See, it's basically because you end up here. Now look, it's all on plane. This is a little steep, but it's okay going back. This is so at the top. This is really good. See, our left arm is exactly on the swing plane. This cavity here, this triangle, is over your deltoid. The shaft is close to on plane. Again, this doesn't have to be surgically accurate. It just has to be close, and it is. Okay. And at this point, the head hasn't moved at all, and the right hip pocket is against the back wall. So that's looking good. I mean, really good. You can play from this. Okay. Now, okay. So we get it to the top. Now watch the shaft. I'll play this out. See how that little here. Here we go again. This thing. Okay. Now that sets up kind of coming in too steep. So it's slightly steep here, and you know, here's the thing that's causing this steepness is the point of this elbow is here, and it should be somewhere, you know, the elbow should be somewhere in front of your body. Okay, so kind of like your cigarette pocket, or you know, like in here, and it's here. Now when it comes down, as we said during the lesson, it's still floating. Okay, if it's floating, see the good guys, that point of the elbow is now inside their body looking from behind like we are. Okay, so this is kind of floating, and if that elbow floats, the shaft becomes too steep. See how okay, so the shaft becomes steep, but the hands are way out in front of where they started. Okay, so if you here, okay, so the butt of the club is there. It started here. Okay, so you got to yank this thing inside, the handle inside, and fiddle around. So way too steep, and you know, at this point, the shaft is just about vertical. Okay, so that's about where it is, and we need it on this arm, this dotted red line. Okay. All great players, or even good players, or good to great players, have it on their form. That's the guidepost. That's what's going to tell you if you're ready to go. Okay, so as you come down, you're losing the back wall a bit. Okay, and then see the club at this point is outside your hands here. Okay, so the club head is here. It should be just inside your hands. Here, I'll do a red X. Okay, that's where it should be. Now, this ball is only going to go left or fat, or those are the two normal conditions for coming in too steep. Okay, so you come in here and you got to pull that handle as fast as you can back So it started there. At impact, it's here, which is relatively close, but the direction is, it has to go. It's got to go this way in a very short time where you're picking up speed, you're accelerating. Okay, the good thing is you're turning your hips, okay? So watch this little action here, okay? So it's back here, yeah, the belt buckle goes to the ball a bit, but look, yeah, you can start to see both hip pockets at impact. That's really good. That's a big improvement, okay? And it's amazing considering you're coming in so steep that you can get the hip going at all. See how that left hip goes? See, it gets back to where it should be. That's close to where it should be, okay? So a lot of good things have happened here. The thing is, you got old programming here is where you come in too steep. See how you come in steep, then you kind of lose your... So you come in steep, your body knows it, so you lose your spine angle a bit, kind of stand up. But then this is what's great, then you regain the spine angle. Look at this, right where it should be. So basically your early extension of your body, and then you go into a flex spine angle here, which is really good. So really good, coming in too steep, it's sinking the ship. And this is kind of interesting. So watch your head coming through impact. So you get an impact, and then that's how you get in that spine angle. It's after the ball, but I think if we keep the hip pockets against the back wall, it's fine. So what we did was talked about the footwork and how there's, the back foot rolls and goes to the toe, and your hip pockets slide along that back wall, and then finally the left hip clears out of the way. So what we did was we went through several little drills, went over the footwork discussion, and then we had you take it to the top and hold it, and things like that in the pump drill. And then what happened was, so we end up with a swing on the right. So watch this action. So we take it back. So this is sucked inside just a bit, end up on plane, take it to here, and then look, you get it very quickly back on plane, and then see it's shallowing. See this angle, it's no longer, it's more shallow than it was before. Okay, so you're shallowing the shaft out. Look, see that angle? Yeah, and then it ends up right where it should be. Remember, this is the cause of celebration amongst the troops. It's right where it should be. So, and then the previous one here. So here's the previous one. Oops. It's kind of blurry, but here's the shaft. Okay, so this solid red line is the shaft here versus here, and we want it, along. Let me draw this.